Absolutely. Quickly, I want to show you, this is part of his manifesto, and we see he has, he's just like an architect that makes lists and lists what he is going to do and things that he wants to remember. And on the left hand side of the paper, you see problems. And under it, he has DNA, tire marks. You know, when he went to a crime scene and he murdered someone, he would change the tires on his car because he knew that the police would be looking to match up tire prints to the car of the killer. So he was aware of that from reading those FBI books.
It's almost like a vehicle fingerprint. If you drive into a location, every tire might have a specific tread pattern, and then you have different maybe gouges in the tire or cuts. So he knew that. It's almost like a fingerprint. So he talked about the tires, tire marks. And like you said, Billy, he changed tires.
Right. The John Douglas book, Mindhunter, that was one of the books. There was two books that he used to produce countermeasures against the police to thwart what the police do in looking for evidence against killers. Bloodstains, fingerprints, MO, plastic bag, cat litter, witness. Of course, he's worried about witnesses. And that was the point of doing recons, to making sure he picked a location where there were no witnesses. Trace source of supplies. That's amazing that he thinks of that. Because if you buy very specific instruments, they can be tracked. And the tool marks that certain instruments make, they can track and see who bought an instrument like that and from where. Many cases have been solved like that in the past, and many will be solved in that way in the future.
The photo Stuhler's case recently, Billy, he purchased items in a Home Depot, and they were able to pull up the video of him purchasing those items. So right there, he was really doing countermeasures to keep from being found out.
Absolutely. Foot shoe prints, photos, misleaders, police stop. He's very concerned with that. Truck stop, fingerprints inside gloves. Who would think of that except someone who's read a book written by the FBI about collecting evidence off of gloves that a perpetrator may have worn, and inside of the gloves were the perpetrator's fingerprints. Who would think of that unless they read a how-to manual, basically? Plastic bags match the box, hair and fiber. And isn't that funny that ultimately hair got this guy nailed? Supplies, booties, lye, acid, police scanner, rope and cord, saw, cutting tools, hair nets, photo, film. If someone doesn't believe that he's going to have pictures, there it is right there. Photo and film he's bringing to the crime scene. What's that for? Do you think he destroyed all these pictures? No, I don't think so. And, that predates, it goes back a long time, because we all know we don't need film anymore, right? All now digital, right? Burn can, foam drain cleaner, body wash, wipes, tarps, drop cloths, medical gloves, bags, tape, large electric clips, ratchet cargo strap. And then we have a heading, DS. That stands for dump site. Dump site 1, Mill Road. Dump site 2, all question marks. Dumpster site. Next time, recon dumpster locations. T1 Megan, small is good. That's why he picked out victims that were small.
Petite.
Because, petite. He wanted to be able to control them without any type of potential physical, someone could fight back. Someone's fighting for their life. They can be 120 pounds and be as strong as a 250-pound man, because you're fighting for your life. And I think he knew that, and he knows that.
He knew a petite individual, he'd be much easier to overpower and overcome, as opposed to someone that maybe 5'7", 5'8", 5'11". Like you said, the bigger the person is, and then they're fighting for their life. The adrenaline is pumping, and they're much stronger than they would normally be. So he wanted to be able to exert control with ease, and that's why I think he was going for the petite victims.
Absolutely. Rebecca Morellis, by the way, them acting as architect, but they are computer architect, by the way, who can go in through creators page to ongoing issues there, where they can do worse here on the ongoing issues of concern. Okay, I'm not really 100% clear with.
I think what she's trying to say with regard to architects, they go into the computer, they can decipher a lot of information with regard to architectural stuff, but I'm not sure where she's going with the criminal part of it.
Yeah, absolutely. EV